Adam here. Welcome back. Today we are continuing our journey through Drop Duchy. Really been enjoying this game, and we've made it into the second act in our last playthrough, looking to continue to make some progress here. So let's do normal difficulty, go with the Duchy. We've got our starting deck. It's level 2 for the farm and the watchtower, level 1 for the wood clearer. Let's harvest 75 food with a single windmill. Replace farm with fortified farm in your starting deck. I think that it would be a cool goal for this session, and hopefully we can, like I said, hopefully we can beat Act 3 with the Duchy. That would be awesome progress as well. Really been enjoying this game. Peaceful region. Start off with things fairly quiet. Let's see. I don't think we need to change anything yet. I think we can just go ready with that. And then we've got, it's always an awkward shape. Let's bring out this shape first. Let's put that into there, and then we should be able to, yeah, we can latch that onto there. Can bring this down over here. I think we can stick that over there and get the farm, and then this should be fairly optimal. Good batch of food there. Let's bring this down, and that will convert into more field to farm. Nicely done. Let's stick the wood clearer over there. I feel like we can go and we can bring that down. I really wish that was the other way. All right, let's go E. Let's bring the wood clearer over here. So I feel like that will unlock a bunch of wood, more farm field. We can bring this one down here. Much better configuration. Now, if we bring this over here, we should be able to line that up. We want this probably down here. That is good. Guess we can bring that there. Bring that there. The line explored. Not perfect, but because we missed that one line. But we're getting some stockpiles, which is good. Some early stockpiles, different resources. Then we want this to come down here. That'll give us a bunch more exploration, more food. And here we'll get one more line explored. That worked out pretty well. Pretty optimal. Just that one spot that we didn't get lined up, but I feel like that wasn't too bad. So if we continue, we've got the sawmill. Minimum flow 15, produce 4 wood for each connected river. Orchard harvest 25 food and lumber if adjacent to a production building. Plane into a field. Da, 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 da. Let's try the orchard. Now, we do have a progress tree thing. New mechanic technology cards. Technology cards are passive effects that boost your abilities and buildings effect. Also unlock 9 new cards. Oh, so we don't can't do this yet. We've only got 1 crown and we need 3, but that is going to be cool. That looks interesting. So we're going to go to the guild next. Going to, it's interesting. So we can get a military building with ranged units. We can get a building that works on planes, or we can get a building card that produces food. Let's produce food. Let's get the windmill. That seems optimal. Optimal. Let's see, we got yeah, beat Act 3. So that is good. We've got the windmill. That is going to help us for that. 4 rows at once, twice in a row. Continuous river from the bottom to the top. Interesting. These are going to take some focused. 5 or more building cards that interact with rivers. Yeah, we're going to have to do some focused stuff to unlock a bunch of these. Win the battle. No enemies left against the dungeon. Dungeon siege. Defeat the dungeon with any faction. Lumberjack. Peasant 3. I'm working on all of those. Visitor 3. Well, that's cool. Those are some things that we're going to be able to work on over time. But which one do we want to go to? The food depot, I feel. That is the one that we're going to want. Let's try to go big on the food up front. Let's look at our cards. Really? Okay. So this basically works in conjunction with the farm. So harvest 5 food for each connected field. So if we go in here, we can upgrade this, and it's going to turn it into, it's going to give us an extra layer out. Yeah, that looks like a worthwhile upgrade. It's going to let us do some interesting things. We need wood. That took us away from being able to upgrade that. And if we did this, what is the... I think we should hang on to that for now. Okay, but we're going to get that windmill into the action. Let's spend the 50 there. Let's get the windmill. We don't have any, I don't think anything counts as a production building. Well, theoretically, I would think the farm is. We'll leave it at that. We're going to bring the windmill in. We'll see how it is, and then we'll come back to the orchard later. So they've got ranger base, mercenary camp. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. And you can see we've got the river. River is a thing as well. We want to stick that off to the side for a second. This does not, we don't want forest near this. Windmill can go over there for now. This will be good because this won't be forest. The forest will go over here. We've got our wood clearer. This is a pretty optimal spot. Got lots of logs there. awkward. Awkward. I guess we're going to go like that. I don't think I really... I don't know. I think that's probably okay. Put the mercenary camp over here. It doesn't help them. More lumber for us. That's always good. We've got a lot of forests. There's our farm. I don't know. I don't really want... This is not working out the way I wanted it to. But let's see. Let's go there. That's awful. This has not gone well at all. Not exploring anything. There's only 5 tiles left. Or at least we got some exploration in. We got some fields. This was not the round I was looking for. Ugh. End of combat round without a single allied unit. What a disaster. What a disaster. That was not the round I was looking for. Siege camp. I like the sounds of that. Lumber camp. Let's grab the siege camp. That just did not go the way that we wanted. What do we want here? Food to gold? I don't think so. I think we want do food for lumber. I don't feel like we really want well, let's do this. Let's see what happens. But now, so we do have 2, so our progress tree, but I want to upgrade that. Don't have enough gold, that's fine. At least that gave us a little bit more there. This one is a steep upgrade cost. I feel like, I don't know that I'm going to have enough resources to add this in if I spend that upgrade. I don't mind fighting. We just need to do way better than we did last time. We need to actually participate in the fight. Let's bring the siege camp. Okay. Let's actually try to give them a run for their money. Let's see, so bring the forest over here. This one wants to be near the forest, so we want to stop that. Now this said eliminates 8 from each enemy group in range. So I feel like we want to do that then, and yeah, that's gonna do good things. That's good. We like that. That is a good building and a good way for that building to interact. I think I need this here for maximum impact. This is fine to come over here, but we are going to need the wood clearings. Let's bring this. I think I want that over there. Seal that ranger base off from being too pesky. This is good. This is going to give us some opportunity for fields. This will give us more field opportunities. I think we can put that there. And then can we do this down here? It should open up a few more fields. That is nice. More exploration. Let's put that into the reserve. Let's move this over here so it's tucked out of the way. More field. Feel like we can go and grab this now. Probably put it there. Put that down there. Let's stick that one away. And let's bring that down there. So that is good. More exploration. We're going to be, the watchtower is not going to be where I want it. Should have left a little bit of room for that to be closer to stuff. And it still didn't end up the way that I want. Let's see, bring that there. Put this here. It's a little better, but that's still not wonderful. Because the archers are going to beat the axe. Oh, no. We don't want to do it that way. What if we... What if we go... that way around? Will that get us... This might be okay. Look at that. That siege camp definitely was helpful. Love the fact that it brings down their number of troops. That was not horrible. I feel like we actually did not too bad. The charcoal kiln's gonna give us gold. That's nice. Wooden fortress. Turn each adjacent forest into a plain and recruit 3. Maybe I want this. Kind of feel like I need to be giving my military stuff a... Oh, that's gonna help the... It's kind of annoying the way around that is, but let's see. So now if we come back in here, so the siege camp, we can do that, 250, 250. That is a pretty awesome boost. We also need stones. I don't think we're going to be able to put that any farther at the moment. What about the 400 food. Yeah, we're going to come back to that, but I feel like that is going to be useful. Wood clearer, that's 150. So it doesn't expand the range, it just expands how much you get from it. Okay, that's not bad. Going into this peaceful region though, which is going to mean that we're boosting the boss. Unfortunate. 200 food to unlock another slot, so we need some food in a big way. Let's give ourselves some more defense, yeah. I'm not going to lose anything here, but I think it's worth keeping that as full as we can. The watchtower wants planes. So if we go and do this and do a sneaky, that is good. Do that. That is good. And I can bring the river down there. I mean, I guess on a level like this, theoretically, you would want to not want to bring your military in. Let's do this here. It's pesky. Yeah, I guess we'll go down here. Then we want this to come here because that'll get some lumber. Lines up. We need the farm to come into play. Let's put that down there. Siege camp, you're not so important at the moment. Stick that over there. Let's bring this. It's not going to yield anything for us, but it's okay. Not perfect, but that should get us some stuff. Okay, that's good. That worked out. Not optimal, but not bad. It's going to go there. So this is going to come down there. This is going to go over here. Let's stick that there. There. Let's flip that. I guess we get one more line explored, which is something. Those river ones have really messed things up. Challenge complete. Complete 25 rounds. That's nice. The Fluvile Guard. Send 8 to each building adjacent to the connected river. When explored, gain 75% of all the other exploration gains on its row. And I like the sounds of this one. This Fluvile Guard. I don't know if we can make that work super well, but we can see what we can do. We want food. We need food. I mean 200. This is going to be rough if we lose 15 health. Okay, we'll try to make it happen. Let's see what we can do because I feel like that's going to be important for some of these upgrades. Does that have what's the area on that one? Windmill has got such a small area. It's awkward. But Watchtower, if we upgrade this, we can't take anything else. I think that's okay because I think we want that. I think it's going to be I think it'll be a big deal. This is max level. This just gets us more lumber. So that's okay. I feel like I want to leave. I don't want to spend all the resources, but we're going into a trading. We've upped our health there. Did we? What is new? Complete a total of 100 rounds. If we come out here, new mechanic, the technology cards, we can unlock that. Some new things coming. We've got the clearing. Turn the first forest piece of each round into a plain and gain 25 wood. That is awesome. And Optimizer. Once unlocked, this card will randomly appear during your runs. Increase the exploration multi-row bonus by 1. That's cool. Got terraformers and land expansion coming. That all sounds nice. Let's go to the trading fair. 90 food for 144. I don't love it, but I think I want the health. Puts us up to 52. So we're at the wall. Boss battle number 1. So we can't unlock any more slots, which I think is okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we can do here. Connected fields. I feel like we need it to be there. This one, okay, this one is bad news. We don't want that near anything. Really want the siege camp to be there. So let's go here. That hopefully makes things a little more awkward for them. Let's go and move that in there. This should still impact that guy. Yes, down 12. That is awesome. Really happy with this siege camp. Adjacent military building. Let's go and do that because then we can take you down. It didn't work out entirely the way I wanted it to. Let's go and stick you in there. I basically didn't get any extra bonus for that, but didn't knock them down as much as I wanted. This make some fields, which should then help the windmill. It's 35. We need to get 75 from a single. It's going to be tricky. Fields, it's good. Well, it's actually, we did pretty well off of that windmill. I feel like if we manage to level that up, that will do really well for us. It's a lake. Our level 3 watchtower. What did we? Oh yes, that's good. That is good. That will help us a lot. So now what's going on with this rally point? Oh, there we go. Harvest 75 food from a single windmill. We did it. Don't want fields or plains. Let's go. Let's stick that over there. I feel like that was a better way around, but we'll see if there's any issues with that. Oh, this is going to be 4. This is, ugh. I don't know where I want that to go. I guess I have to go and put it there. It's not perfect, but we did pretty well, I think. Let's see. So let's go and do, let's go to there, then to there, then to there, then back to there, then up to there. Come on. Yes, not by a lot, but we did manage to survive that quite well. So that is nice. Milling Madness, and now the the starting card. We're going to start with the Fortified Farm rather than the farm, which I think is good. We will see, but I think that will be good. Lots of resources. Technology cards will now appear as round rewards. Each technology has a unique effect, and you can also upgrade them in the deck menu. Unlike buildings, technology cards don't need to be selected for each round. Their effect is always active. That is very cool. Vantage point. Recruit 2 archers for each plain or field adjacent to the connected mountain pieces. Or gain additional food when exploring a field. Gain 10 food when explored. If already explored, gain the difference. I like the vantage point. Sounds interesting. We could just do another watchtower, but I feel like we should lean into what is potentially coming with the different terrain. Leave the river, I think. Yeah, let's leave the river. I know it means that one card that we have doesn't really do much, but I think that's the best way around. I find the river to be a little pesky. What are our new ones here? Upgrade to level 3 the 2 cost-reducing technology cards in the same run. Own 6 or more technology cards in a single run. Advanced farming. Explore 5 fields at once in a single row. And that's going to give us Add garden to your starting deck. Your buildings turn one random adjacent plane into a field when placed. Seems good. So let's obtain a building card. Let's get a production, sure. Garrison 5, range 1. Turn each plane into a field. I like that, I think. I think that is, yeah, let's go with the fortified farm. I think there's potential there. So we've got 2 hostile regions and a peaceful region. So we need like 200 for our, to unlock another card slot. I think we're going to be, well, I guess we will from our exploration. We can get stone that way. We need gold, lumber. I mean, we pretty much need everything, but I think let's just go with what we've got for the moment. Do I want more forest or do I want more plains? I think I want more plains. That works better for our fields. If we unlock this, what do we want to bring in? Do we want to bring in the vantage point? Let's try the vantage point, I think. I'm really liking that siege camp. It's working out super well for us. Let's stick that over there because we can bring this down. And let's bring that over there so that this can come down. Let's put this here. Garrison of 18. I think we can put this here. Garrison of 17. Which way is the siege camp? Let's put that there. Let's go there because I think that will give us lots. We can make that work well. Some exploration. I think we want, I guess you can probably go over here. Go here. Kind of want to leave that open, but I kind of don't. Oh, let's go this way. Wood clearing. Do that. Let's bring that down there. Let's go that way with that. Stick that up there to just out of the way. I think this can come here. That's only good things. We can go down here. Only good things there. Guess like that. Siege camp is coming. That is the enemy siege camp, though. That is not our siege camp. Let's stick that there. Let's hope that leads to some good things. Yeah, that's good. More troops. This we'll put over here, which will shrink this one down. That is a good thing. Stick that there. Stick that there. I think that worked out okay. I think I'm pretty happy with the order we got everything done in. These are going to do well there. Then we'll come back and we should be able to take that out pretty easy. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. I think we isolated them, weakened them down pretty well. 85, 58. Nice. Nicely done. Happy with that. That worked out well. A bunch of gold. Bunch of gold. That is good. Lots of resources. Let's continue. Ooh. Wheelbarrow. Gain 15 gold when exploring a single row. Militia. Military buildings recruit 4 additional units for each adjacent production building or the wooden fortress. Kind of like the idea of the wheelbarrow. I guess that's only if you do a single row at a time, not if you do multiple rows, or is it per row? We'll have to see. Siege camp. I like the idea of the siege camp getting upgraded, but it doesn't seem feasible right now. Fortified farm. I think that is interesting to us. So the farm. See if we go and we upgrade that. I like that, I think. 350. This is going to be a massive range. I feel like that card has a lot of potential. More gold is good, I think. What are we getting in the guild? Get a building that produces food. Works on forests or produces gold. Tax office. Kilns. Reach terrain square in its row. That is interesting. I don't know if we can fit that into our deck at the moment. I feel like we probably need wood. Do we do that and then just use our, yeah, let's do that. Let's bump our health up. No military training. Point. Rally point is pretty good. This one starts with a garrison of 10. Then it's recruiting extras. Also not bad. It's decent shape too. Yeah, I don't think we've got enough to unlock more. So I feel like we take the vantage point out. What would we want? We've got the farm. We've got, let's see, let's go over here. We've got 2 of the wooden fortress. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, we've got 2 of the wooden fortress. Let's sell that. Confirm sale. Give ourselves a bit of a shot there. Now, let's grab the wooden fortress. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's put that down there. Then we can bring this down and get rid of that empty space. So this is probably good if we can get the farm down on top of that area pretty much. Let's bring you over here, maximum potential for troops. Then let's see what we can do to minimize these. This is a garrison of 23. Each adjacent military building, so we don't want. Let's go and stick that away there. And then this 22, I think we can stick you over here. We can probably just isolate you. Unfortunate, it does move the, it prevents us from fully exploring. I think that's okay. So we're gonna get some more swordsmen. So that is good. Put that there. And then let's tuck this back into here. More archers is good, and then if we come down here, this should be good. $84 food for the windmill. Nice, nicely done. Each enemy building aligned with it. So let's go here. Oh, it's, oh, enemy military. Oh boy. That was not the place to put that. Not ideal. Pretty much the worst case scenario for that one. Can we do that? I guess we'll go there. Making this awkward down here. That's good for food. Let's put this here. We don't want the siege camp anywhere near that. That would just be bad. That doesn't end up messing the level up for me. So if we take this to there, back to there, over to there, and over to there. See if we can amass enough troops to, yes, yes, that is good, good, good. Very happy with that. Went in our favor. Wow, stone fortress. Recruit 7 archers for each mountain piece aligned with it. That seems cool. And food for stone, no. I want my food. Let's do the lumber for stone. What is the 150 and 150? Upgrade. Interesting. Yeah, I really like the idea of that. I feel like that fortress could be quite powerful. So I feel like we want some planes in there. I think this middle one is probably going to be our best bet. We can heal ourselves more here. Almost full health. I think that is going to be useful heading into the boss after this. I think we've got everything. Oh, well, we want the stone fortress. That's right, stone fortress. Let's get the stone fortress in here. Recruiting archers for each mountain piece aligned with it. That seems like a good thing. Mercenary, ooh, garrison 30. Let's stick that in the reserve. Don't want any part of that to start with, at least. Let's move this over here. Garrison 30. In range, we don't want... Okay, stick that there. This is ours. I think we're going to put that in because then I think we will go, we will do that. Knock them down. That one we want nothing to do with. This one there, that'll be okay. And yeah, I feel like that's good. We can put that one to rest and not have any more involvement with it. So this should be good. I want to try to maximize that. Oh, this is the siege camp. I don't think we can do, or no. What is this? Is just the mountain. What we want. That going with that. Oh, oh, awful. Disaster. That was horrific. That was the worst thing we could have pretty much done there. I didn't know. I don't like that at all. Some troops there, but this is heading in a not great direction. Not great at all. That's good. That gets us some stuff. That's, yeah, helps that out. That was good. This is just not great. Not as good. At least we're getting some troop numbers built up. Ah, so disappointed that I did that. It's so silly. We go, I mean, I guess it's not the worst. There, we seem to be in a pretty good spot with the rock, paper, scissors. I'll just have to see if it's enough. Oof. Oof. I was sweating on that one. That was just, I was very lucky with how that came together. That could have been so much worse. So much worse. Um, know that I really want any of these. I mean, I guess we should maybe grab the pavilion. It's probably, I like the theory behind the rally point. Let's get the pavilion. Let's see what we can do. So now we're going into the final, going into the boss battle. Open up our progression tree. Let's grab that. Terraformers. Before transforming a terrain, gain 4 of its exploration resource. Interesting. How are we doing on this? So much of this tree. That's awesome. Definitely a fun tree to progress through. Is there anything we can do before we go into this final battle to give ourselves a better shot? Could do the windmill. Stone Fortress. It's probably up to from 7 to 10 archers for each mountain piece aligned with it. That could be a difference maker. Yeah, we've got lots of stuff, but not really in the grand scheme of things because everything's just getting more and more expensive. Orchard. Sell this card. Yeah, confirm. Okay. I think we're just going to have to go for it and we have to see what we can do. See what we can do. What is the siege? Siege cap 300, 300, 300, 100. It's massive. But yeah, garrison of 20, eliminate 16. We definitely have to be focused on getting that. Let's see what this lets us do. And I think that might be okay. That's good. That's a good spot. That helps that out. Fortress. Stick that away for the moment because I don't know what to do with it. No, that didn't like that. Or well, I guess it did in a way like it. Let's go down here. You keep the buildings off of those. Buildings off of those, which is easier said than done. Should be good for, yeah, good for that. More archers. More archers. This one is going to be a chore. That's still okay. We got a lot of benefit for that fortress. This one needs to come down here. So that'll be really good for things. And there. Very awkward to fit all of these shapes in. I want this to go here, I guess. I want the, I don't know if that was the best spot to put it. Because I can't, oh, no, I can't fit that. Done. Yeah, we're done. 140, all we have to do though is stay alive. So 40, we're 116. It's not amazing, but we're gonna live. Yeah, I'll live with that. 24, we can live with that. Would have liked it to be a little better than that, but printing press. Reduce technology cards upgrade cost by 20%. That sounds like a great idea. We've done Act 2. Now, question is, what can we do for Act 3? So we can leave the plains behind. We can leave the trees behind. Oh, we can leave the mountains. That's tough. So we got new terrain coming. What is the, oh, wasteland. Hmm. We can do mountain. That's just unfortunate. I like the fortress. But, I mean, I guess we could lose the forest. We've got a lot of stuff that's geared towards trees, though. Maybe not bad. Let's try leaving the forest behind. Let's see what that does. Let's try to boost our health back up here. So that's better. We've got going on for missions. Collect a total of 2,500 gold. Okay. I think we'll do that fairly easily. So we left forest. So that means we're not going to be thinking about the wood clearer, the wooden fortress. We can sell that. This one, we're not going to get rivers. Let's sell that. Siege camp, still wonderful. Vantage point, still got potential. Wood clearer is not going to be good. Windmill's fine. Strategic pavilion, I think all the rest of these are fine. Okay. So let's go to the guild first. Building that works on mountains sounds like a good idea. Another stone fortress or vantage point or gold diggers. Gold diggers is funny and sounds like it could be useful. Yeah, we'll go with the gold diggers. So, yeah, I guess we want to go with the hostile, so we're not making the boss, stronger. What can we do? To get the vantage point in probably the fortified farm, strategic pavilion. Adjacent military building. That's somewhat useful. This is going to be 8 for each adjacent. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay, let's see what this is going to do. Oh, the alarm tower. We don't love that. Let's get rid of that for now. Wasteland doesn't seem wonderful, so let's stick that over here. Let's stick that like that. Adjacent military buildings. We're going to try to go put something next to that. What is this one? Aligned with it. Let's go there like that. Okay, we just have to keep an eye on that and try to not put anything right in there with it. That helps that. That's good for that. Let's get that like that. Let's bring this here because I think that will be good for that. And we get the line explored, which is nice. So we can come down here and not be in line with those other buildings. And then this one we need to go there. That is good for that. Then we want this to come down here. Not really getting our money's worth out of that vantage point. That's fine. We'll live with that. Oh, is that aligned? Oh, oh no. Okay, good. It's not aligned. We took stuff off. I am happy with that. That is good. That is good. I was worried for a second that I'd messed it up. Lots of things that's good for. That is good as well. That is good. That is good for that. And that is good for that. So that was, I think that worked out pretty much perfect. Make sure we've got all our archers. The archers are the best. I think this should work out well. I haven't done the math, but it looks like I'm bigger. Yeah, bigger by a fair bit. So that's good. We should get some gold back from that then. Kept things isolated well. Didn't make any silly moves putting buildings in the wrong spot. Win, win, win. Reduce all stone costs by 40%. Another siege camp. I love the idea of a siege camp again, but 150%. It's a level 2 version. I feel like I want another siege camp. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work with Depot. Let's get the 400. Let's see if we can, all healed back up. What are we going to do with the guild? Ranged. We'll grab another watchtower. I don't know that it's going to be super useful. We got in the progress tree. Let's get the terraformers. So land expansion. When transforming a zone, 4+ squares, including one random adjacent. When transforming a zone, 4+ squares, including one random adjacent plain or forest. Interesting. I don't know that I entirely understand that one. It seems like it should be cool. What are our choices here? We're going to be hostile or hostile. I think this is the better one. But let's see, what can we do? What can we do? So we've got the siege camp, which we want. Siege camp, yes, is good. Stone Fortress would probably be good to bump up. We're at 2 siege camps at level 2. I need to take one of these up at least. Let's do that and see where we are. We can still do the windmill, the wheelbarrow, printing press, gold diggers. I think so I could probably take that windmill out and put the second siege camp in. I think that sounds not, we're not going to get as much food. I could take out the vantage point. I don't feel like this is really panned out the way that I want it to yet. I think it could, but I think that that is going to be a stronger play in the short term. These raider colonies. Garrison 65. This is taking things into a wasteland and it loses for it. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. So this, we don't want it near plains. This here. This we want to have come down here. Take that down a peg. Put this over here. We want this to come here and be with all of these. Get all the mountain ones around it, probably. Wasteland, we can go over there. this down here. Take that down a notch. We can go put that there. Watchtower, we're going to want that there. That's good for that. Let's put you away so that you don't cause me any grief. Let's put you there. Okay, we're getting stuff, but that's not continuing to build that up, so that is good. So 8 for each military building adjacent. Let's go put that down there. That's good for our stone fortress. Stone fortress is doing really well. Watchtower. Siege there, and then this. Well, well, it's hard to avoid at this point. Yeah, hard to avoid. Don't know if we're really going to do as well as we want to here. Let's just end it so we don't make it any better for them. So let's see. So we take the 70 to there. And then at that, so 85. Yeah, we should be good to take that out. Should still be good to take that out. Go here, go here. Okay, I think we've done okay. I feel like that math is going to work out in my favor. It's always hard to keep those buildings off of things that are going to be helping them. But I feel like we did a pretty good job. I mean, we're actually accruing some gold, so I think we like the idea of a heavy, I think a stone quarry helps me too much at the moment. Let's get the heavy plow. Then we've got another battle. So what can we do here? Can we really gained much? So let's get more food. That sounds reasonable. Food sounds good. Technology upgrades. There we go. It's good. We updated a lot of things there. Roadhouse, but it's not in my loop. We really need 300 food and 300 food, 300 wood. This one we need 2 crowns. We're not there yet. Let's go into this and see what we can see. Really, it's interesting. There's so many different tactics that come up based on the different buildings. The closest building in its row. Interesting. So we need those to be close to other buildings, but we don't want it close to their training camps. Yeah, a lot of strategy, a lot of depth that comes in based on what buildings you place when, what order everything comes in. This is going to be pesky. Allied military buildings. So we can do this to mess with them. I like the idea of that. Horse stable. Let's put that away for the moment. Let's bring this down here. Put that over the other one, I guess. The idea of trying to get this here. Knock them down a whole bunch. That to there, because we got a whole bunch for that. And then if we stick this here, I don't think that's aligned. Mountains. Bring that over here. Bringing the mountains up this way so we can hopefully get the fortress in above them there. Can we get the pavilion points then? Or is that going to work or not? Jason, although it looks going to be close enough. Let's go with that. Still think we'll do okay with that. It's going to do some fancy stuff, but yeah, it's not going to work. So let's just do horse stable in its row. That worked out, I think. Yeah, let's bring this over here. Let's bring that over there, and then let's bring the farm down here. So it should hopefully give us some benefit, at least to these buildings. And yeah, windmill got a bunch. Watchtower got a bunch. There'll be a bunch for the fortress. We'll come down there. Some more fields. And then we can still fit. It's good, some resources. Feel like we set ourselves up pretty well there. Walk our way around, but I figure the math is going to line up well for this. You just never know, but I'm happy with how that one came together. We managed to both isolate them and still do fairly well on our own buildings. Liking that stone fortress, the level 3 watchtower, really, really useful. This is probably useful. Outposts, similar to the fortress. Reduce building cards upgrade cost by 20%. I like that, but I like this. I feel like this could be useful. I feel like that's going to be useful. We'll see, I guess. Trading fair. I think we need wood and food. Let's do that and see. The dungeon. So we've made it to the final boss. This is going to be the hardest one yet. So we can do the siege camp. That will work. 300, 300, and 100. Left enough, just barely of everything. So I think that is good. We might want to work the outpost into our team. Let's see, what can we do here? So the dungeon gets more military buildings unless you collect enough resources to bribe them. If you lock a piece in the trap zone, the boss gains an additional 20. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Feel like if we take the pavilion off, I think we can add the outpost, and I think that will help us. This sounds mildly scary, so let's see. Dungeon is a dangerous opponent. Every time you place a piece on a trap square, it gets stronger. During the round, it'll gain mercenaries unless you can bribe them on time. You only have a few turns to pay enough resources to cancel the next card. 8 turns left to pay. Let's bring this down over here. So we need to be filling in. Let's get E, and then I think we can go and drop this here. But what is that going to give us? Is that going to give us enough resources? Line explored. 2 turns left. Let's put that there. We can move that off. Don't want to give him freebies. Let's put that there. Need. Let's bring that down there. That'll give us more troops on that one. Watchtower we can bring down here. 5 turns left to pay. Oh, that's good. We've bribed. Enough going on in the bribery. Eleven turns. So the next bribe. Ugh, ugh. Don't like, don't like, don't like. I still ended up giving them the resources. Not good, not good. Can we, what's the best? Eight turns left to bribe them. It's going to help our stone fortress. 4 turns left to bribe. I need. Ugh, not getting what I need. Ugh, ugh. Should help him. That's good. Ugh, that is not good. It's not good. Trying not to give them any more outpost. That's good. Oh yeah, we can do that here. 2 turns left. I don't know, man. I do not know. So if we bring this here to pick that up, pick that up, pick that up, we fight that, we pick that up. I think that cycles through everybody. Is this math going to work out in my favor? 90, 110, 140. So it'll be like 115, 147. We might actually pull this off just because we're at full health. We might not get beaten sufficiently to lose, I think. Okay, we beat it. I don't know, that feels a little suspect, but I'll take it. Collect 6 gold for each connected production building and field. Can unlock this card now. That's awesome. So we managed to meet our goal. So run finished 13 rounds, took an hour and a half, defense points left, final score 38,610. I'm pretty happy with that. That is good progress. Nice to finish Act 3 for the first time. So if we go back in here, what we got going on? Some missions. What's new for missions? Obtain 100 gold from a burgomaster. And master builder. Upgrade a total of 100 cards. That's cool. Progress tree. Can do the land expansion. And we can do the optimizer. Increase the exploration multi-row bonus by 1. Lucky finds. When exploring a terrain square, you have a 20% chance to get double resources. That seems good. Hire mercenaries to temporarily help you fight the enemy. Intriguing. go with this one. I think that would be nice. More resources. But like I said, we've got a lot of tech tree even left here. Like we've we maybe have progressed 35% there. It says over there. It's 35% of the way through this tech tree. That is really good. Oh, we got even more missions. What are these common? Transform more than 4 terrains using land expansion in a single grid. Swords for hire 3 mercenary camps in a single round. Helping Hand, hire a total of 10 mercenary camps. Well, pretty happy with this. Really enjoying the game. So much cool stuff to see, and it keeps changing every session, every time we're playing, every run through, new cards getting unlocked, new combinations to try to encourage or to avoid, and enjoying all of those missions as well. Really gives you some interesting things to aim for when you're playing. But that is all for now. Super happy with the progress we made here today. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.